Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Dear students, first of all, I would like to wish you all a very, very happy Ramazan. May this Ramazan proves out to be a life changer for us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive all our sins, bless us. And I just want to say that pray from your home. Don't go outdoors. Just stay home and stay safe. So now coming back to the lecture, I am going to teach science to standard 8th, and the first chapter that I'll be taking is your first chapter of U3 as well, and that is chapter number 6, food production and management, which is on page number 62. So students, here it is agriculture. Okay, man depends on plants and their products for his various needs. So what it is saying, it's saying that a person, a man, a human being that is dependent on plants. Okay, dependent on plants and the product that plants are producing. Okay, so we are dependent on them for our needs, for our requirements. Since time immemorial, he has been engaged in farming. Since the time immemorial means from the very start. Okay, the human being that is engaged in farming. Okay, even today 70% of our population is engaged directly or indirectly in agriculture. So what it is saying, that even today the population of our country, let's say it's 100, so the 70% of that is still engaged either directly or indirectly in the agriculture stream. So agriculture in the broader sense is defined as a study of science and the art of production of plants and animals useful to man. So if I'll tell you in the broader sense, so what is agriculture? It is that study of science in which the art of production of plants and animals are useful to man. Those producing those art of plants and animals that are useful to man. Okay, it includes the preparation of land for sowing the crop plants, besides the breeding and the management of plants. What is it including? It is including the land preparation in which we are going to grow some crops. It is includes that land preparation, besides except the breeding and management of animals. Now the word agriculture is derived from the two Latin words, that is ager and cultura. Ager means field and cultura means cultivation. So if I'll take this definition, that means agriculture is the field cultivation. Okay, the cultivation which is done on the field level. So agriculture provides us with food, clothing, shelter and other requirements of our day-to-day life. So what is agriculture giving us? It is giving us food, the clothing, the clothes that we are wearing, the shelter and other basic requirements of our day-to-day life. Do you know a huge population of the world depends upon agriculture as a main source of their livelihood? Like all, agriculture is a mainstay of people of Jammu and Kashmir, which plays a strategic role in the economical development of the state. So it's saying that a huge population of the world that is dependent on agriculture for its livelihood, for its living, because just agriculture is the mainstay of Jammu and Kashmir people. Okay, which helps in the economic development of the state. So it is a main source of income as well and the employment of the majority of population. So following is the data. The agriculture sustains 80% of the state. It's not a state anymore, it's a union territory, but it's written here it's state. Okay, so 80% of our union territory population that is sustained on this agriculture. So the area under cultivation is 24.16 lakh hectares, and the area in which rice is sown, that is 273.10 hectares. The area for maize is 248.21 hectares. For wheat it is 298.58 hectares, and the productivity of food grains, that is 13.86, and total production of food grains is 15027,000 quintals. Okay, so the agriculture as we know it today couldn't be have arisen suddenly. It's saying that the agriculture that we know right now, okay, this field cultivation and all this, that cannot be just rise suddenly. Okay, the rise cannot be so sudden. So observation indicate that the man started cultivation of plant as he learned to control fire. So if we observe the observations made by certain experts, they say that the people, they have started the cultivation as they learned the control of fire. They discover how fire was to be used, right? How this tool making is happening, how this building of houses for shelters, and how they use animal skin for their clothing, right? So after these sudden gradual progressions were going on, so in the same way agriculture also take place not suddenly but gradually, slowly. Agriculture originated 7,000 to 13,000 years ago. So this is said that this originated itne years ago. So the fertility of the land and availability of the plenty of water are the best suited conditions for growing crops. So what is the best? Okay, so it's said that the availability of plenty of water. The water should be available in plenty, the soil should be fertile, and the conditions that are used, that are employed for raising the crops, that should be met as well. In order to raise a crop with a good yield, if you want to raise a crop and with a good yield, means with a good production, a farmer has to carry out certain basic steps. It's not like we're just sowing the seed and we are just getting the fruit out of that, or some whatever food. It's there has to be certain steps for doing this. Okay, during cultivation, right from sowing seeds to harvesting, improved techniques are employed. It's not like sowing and harvesting, it's the techniques that are going to be employed for producing high yields, better quality, and disease resistant varieties. There are certain steps that are going to be take place. Okay, students. So here in this table, it's type and some examples. The cereals examples are rice, wheat, maize. The fiber crops examples are cotton, jute, pulses examples. So I'll just conclude it right here. So I'll want you to just take this and just 3 examples of each, 2 or 3. Okay, plantation crops, sugar crops. So just learn these and take a mark here. We will start the next lecture from here only. Okay, students. Jazakallah.